Hello.
Hi.
It's time for another review, and this one is one of the most underrated, in my opinion, sci-fi films of the 90s. It is...
Congo.
In the race for the world's most advanced communications technology, a shocking discovery has been made.
What was that?
Camp destroyed, people dead.
What do they say?
We are watching you.
Help me! Help me!
Congo, where you are the endangered species.
So the way these reviews work is, at the start, we'll give our mark out of 10. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and then say the number at the same time. We don't know what the other one's thinking. You recently watched this, haven't you?
I've recently watched it, and we have seen the film probably like multiple times in the past. Like you say, you've seen it a lot of times. I've probably seen it around 3 times.
Yeah. So, right, let's just do our rating. Ready?
All right.
After 3. 1, 2, 3,
7.
8.
Oh, 7 and 8 there.
I reckon we're the only people in the world who have given them those scores. If you look on Letterboxd or something like that, it's trash.
This film, I mean, like, because in our previous reviews we've done things like Lawnmower Man, where the thing is that film got trashed by the critics, but the audience loved it. This film, the audience hated it as well.
Yeah, I know. It's something like 20%.
Yeah, what
is
it is. So on IMDb, it's 5.2 out of 10. That's keeping in mind that Lawnmower Man was like that, got like 5.3, and we love that film. But on Rotten Tomatoes, Lawnmower Man was higher in audience review, whereas on Rotten Tomatoes, the critics gave it 23%, Congo, and the audience gave it 29%.
What were they thinking?
It's another one of those weird films, and I said this when we were talking about Stargate. It's one of those films where I watch it, then I won't watch it for a while, I forget everything that actually happened in it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what happened in that film? I remember that obviously it's about monkeys, and there's bad evil monkeys in it. But then I can never remember anything else about it. The things that, I mean, like, if I go into like a brief synopsis of what it is, the plot follows a scientist who's sent into the jungle. They're researching these diamonds that they use for like laser cutting. But the main thing of like the main like scientist, she's looking for her husband, because they do like a video at the start where they're there filming how they're looking for the diamonds, and something happens off screen, and you're just like, what happened? Like, so everybody's wondering. So they go there, but they need a guide to get there, and they end up picking up a guide, and they go there, and what happens is that they don't know what's going to happen, and that's when the evil monkey part comes into it. I mean, we say it got like bad reviews, but box office was very good. 152 million off 50 million budget. But I think it was that thing of, it's a film where it doesn't know what it wants to be.
Yeah. I reckon why it did so well is it was around the time, when did it come out? 95 or
95.
95. Yeah. So 2 years after Jurassic Park, everyone was like, what other Michael Crichton things are there?
Yeah.
We need Michael Crichton things. It's like, so everyone went into it thinking, it's Jurassic Park with monkeys.
Yeah, that's exactly what they thought. They even down to the thing that they were gonna use the whole, like with the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, like the special effects, how they created them with the graphics and stuff, but it didn't work well for the monkeys because the fur, they couldn't get the fur right. A little bit like another little bit of trivia in Mario Brothers. Mario wears a hat because they couldn't animate in a video game how his hair would move. Bit like the same with the monkeys in this. So they decided to go for people in suits and animatronics, which it doesn't really hold up that well now. And It was that thing, like you said, this was expected to be, we thought this is like the next Jurassic Park, this is a next franchise. And I think that people, when they went into it, I think we were thinking that as well. We were like, whoa, because it's like, the trailer is very like menacing and like, wow, it's like, this is like a slick film. And when you watch it, it's not really like that, but it has its charms. It's based on the 1980 book by Michael Crichton.
I wonder how much it's different to the book.
Well, that's it. It is different in some ways. So you have like the main protagonist, the scientist. In the book, she's just like a cold-hearted, just wants to get the diamonds for the diamond cutting devices. In the film, she's seen as like a more sympathetic character. It's Laura Linney who plays her, and she's trying to find her husband because he was on the expedition to get the diamonds, and it really revolves around her trying to find him and her emotional journey, whatever, to find him. Whereas the book is just like straight down the line, and Ernie Hudson plays like the guide. Now, it was originally envisioned by Michael Crichton. He came up with the idea for Congo, and he said, "I want to do a film where we go into like the Congo." Sean Connery was going to be like the main guy. He was going to be the main guy, and when he wrote the book, in the book it's just a Scottish white guy, and in the film it's Ernie Hudson of Ghostbusters fame, which he's great in this film.
He's great, but it's a weird English accent.
Bomb in the president's car.
Where's the president's car? Did they get him?
That's the bad news. No, they didn't.
His accent is very weird. It's almost like it's crossed with his American accent from Ghostbusters, but because he keeps slipping in and out of it. You know, like when actors do that, and you're just like, wait a minute. I thought I'm listening to him like, yeah, look, he's a cool American guy, and then he's like, but the thing is, and it's like, what? Oh, he's British now.
Yeah, and it's very what people think a British guide would be. It's almost like a Victorian English guide, like, and then we're going there.
Yeah, it is.
It's very much like that, which it wasn't representative of the 90s.
No, but it's his own favourite role that he's ever done.
He's not done many others.
Well,
like film ones.
Most of the ones, the ones that people always remember is obviously Ghostbusters, and he was the cop in The Crow, but he's not really remembered for that.
And in Oz.
He was in Oz, which is a good TV series that he was in.
A good TV series.
A great TV series. But he's great in this, but we know who's great in it as well. Tim Curry.
I love you. You gotta do better than that.
Guy keeps on coming up in anything we're speaking about because he's a bit like Jeff Goldblum. Everybody loves Tim Curry, and he lights up a film, and he lights up this film. Like, what did you think when you saw it? In it?
I mean, he's in a completely different film to everyone else.
Yeah, his accent's a bit weird as well. Yeah.
It contained a detailed drawing of the city of Zinj.
He was obviously thinking, "Oh, this is going to be all played for laughs and it's a B movie." So but the rest of them, like Laura Linney or whatever, it's like
totally serious.
Yeah, like taking it serious. And then he comes along with the whole sesame cake. I love the sesame cake.
The sesame cake. He meets a general, which, for another little fact, in the book, the general doesn't exist. Tim Curry doesn't exist. So what was the scene?
So they go there and they're looking for passage through the country. They're trying to bribe them to get through, and then he eats some of his sesame cake. And goes,
Stop eating my sesame cake!
The Tim Curry, he's like eating so much. He's like, stop eating my sesame cake!
It's such a weird...
You have to see it, like I say. When you see the clip, you can see how jarring it is.
And the rest of the film is not like that.
No, that's a weird thing to even have in it, that scene where they've got to get passage, and he's like, in a normal, like, serious film, he would just be a serious government guy and would be like, you need to give me something to get across the border or whatever.
If this film was mmade today, it'd be such a different film. I mean, it's crazy. We'll get into spoilers. We might as well. But it's the part I always just think is well, it's quite gory as well.
The thing is, it's gory. Again, this is another thing, like I was saying at the start. It doesn't really know what it wants to be, because it's like, well, do you want to get the Jurassic Park crowd? Well, then, but you're basically doing a horror film, because near the end, it's like...
Heads are rolling everywhere.
Heads are rolling off. The monkeys have got blood all over their face.
Lasers cutting everyone open.
What was that part? Right near the end, there's like a volcanic eruption, loads of lava goes in, and I've always wondered, and I noticed it the other day when I was watching it again, why do the monkeys go and jump into the lava? Why are they doing that? I always wondered why that was weird, but...
Oh, I hated that part as well, with where Amy...
Yeah, Amy.
Just goes to this, like, leave my master, my dad alone, or whatever it is.
The monkey uses like a talking device thing, which can talk, and why do they pit the voice for it is like a 6-year-old girl, so it's all like...
Amy wants green drop drink.
Me, how are you doing today? It's like really not a good
but if
voice.
it was like, I'm Amy, what are you doing today? Then that would...
Yeah, like RoboCop.
You have 20 seconds to comply.
Yeah. That would be a different film as well.
Well, yeah, but the Amy character is just a bit of a rubbish character. Like, it's not even developed upon. Like, if you see like the promotion for it, it's like loads of pictures of the guy who, again, the guy who's her trainer, like, he's pushed to be like, he's going to be the main guy of the film. He's barely even in the film. He doesn't hardly do anything.
Who is that guy?
I've only ever seen him he was in Nip Tuck.
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
He was one of those guys. Yeah,
the
other guy, not the guy who's famous. The guy who was in Fantastic Four, who played the bad guy in that.
Doom, yeah,
Dr. Doom.
R.I.P.
Yeah, exactly. He just died recently, but so he plays the other guy, but he's just underutilized.
Yeah, he's a vanilla guy.
There's nothing about him.
Yeah, that's the problem. You needed someone like an Indiana Jones type adventure. Yeah. But I guess that's the point. They're just going, oh, look, the gorilla's got to end up protecting the father and all. It's very Hollywood.
I must admit, when I was rewatching it again, as I was watching it, I was getting like 3/4 of the way through, and I was like, this is getting a lower rating than I used to. It's not very good. But then the end, I thought, was really good. Because the end, all the action starts, because they finally get to the evil monkeys, if that's what you're waiting for. Yeah, the city of Zinj, yeah. But it's like, that actually is another film that we probably will look into at some point, King Solomon's Mines, the Diamond Mines. Yeah, and everybody hates that film, again. But a little fact about that film was because it was Richard Chamberlain and Sharon Stone in that film. And when they were originally making it, the director said, for the female lead, get me the one from the Stone. He meant Kathleen Turner in Romancing the Stone, but they got Sharon Stone. So like that's like the wrong person for it.
If you're going to go wrong, it's a good one to get.
It was a great film as well. It's got a funny part. It's not a great film, but it's a good film. But anyway, in Congo, that's what it's about. That's what Tim Curry's character's looking for, King Solomon's Mines, to find the actual diamonds. But the end of it is like a action fest.
I mean, it's a bit stupid with the whole volcano happening at the time when they got there, the diamond. Then the lasers, everyone's just getting shot with lasers. It's a ludicrous film, but by that point you're so invested that you're just not invested.
Yeah.
You just think, I'll accept anything that's given me at this point.
But I do, again. So I was in my mind it was a 6 out of 10, but the end I thought pushed it into a 7 out of 10, and I think that's where the zone we end up in is that I must feel that every time that I watch it. I must go, why do I think this is a good film? It's not, and then I see that part and I'm like, it's an alright film, and then like 2 months later I'm like, what happened in that film? Like I can't remember anymore, and then a few years later watch it again, and I tell people, got to watch Congo, it's a great film.
I think it's like, because a product of the time we watched it. I was 10 years old. Yeah. So that kind of film, if I watched it now for the first time, I'd be like, it's not a good film. It's not shot well. It's not. It's technically, it's not great. The acting is not great, apart from Laura Linney or whatever. But like, for me, personally, it's an 8 because of what I remember at the time loving it, and it's attached to that memory of me watching those kind of films when I was 10 years old.
And I thought it was a bit weird. I mean, if you like Evil Dead, because it has the guy who plays Ash in Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell, but he signed on to play the Ernie Hudson role, and then they were like, Ernie Hudson's doing it, so you've got to just do the role where he's literally in the film for about 2 minutes at the start before he gets killed. So every time he goes on these Comic-Con things, people are like, what about Congo? He's like,
written by Michael Crichton book. Would you make this movie? Congratulations, you just made Congo! Some things look good on paper.
He hates Congo. He slates it all the time, but he's hardly in it. One of the main things is you don't really have anybody to get behind. Like, Laura Linney's a very washy character. The other guy's underwritten. Ernie Hudson's, like, he's great, but, he's not quite Indiana Jones, so he's not quite there. Tim Curry's crazy, you know, but it's kind of it's all over the place, basically. Is it a horror film? Is it Jurassic Park film? Is it a kids film? Is it a sci-fi film? Is it what is it? Is it a comedy? I don't, it's got comedy parts in it, but
it's weird because it is, in many ways it is sci-fi because it's all the, but then all the communication, it's kind of somewhere ahead of its time with it's all about the communications industry and, satellites and everything else. But just like the evil boss where he's like, if he dies, he dies.
The boss in it is, I mean, that guy, he's only ever in, literally I only ever see him, he's always in Bond films, shouts all the time. Like he does in this, like literally in this, when at the end, she says, I've got the diamond, right? So the thing that he was looking for, the whole film, and she's like, but we didn't find Andy.
Tell me you love your son.
I do.
And that's why you're sending me.
It is.
Her husband who died. And the guy's just like, we got the goddamn diamond! Give me the diamond! And she's like, oh, what about Andy then? And she throws the diamond away. All he had to do was go, yeah, Andy's the most important thing, the diamond.
Yeah, you don't get to that position in the company without having like the street smarts to be in those negotiations and be like, oh yeah, I'll say what they want to hear so that I can get the deal out.
Yeah, exactly, because she's literally just like, we didn't find Andy. And he's like, he basically says, who gives a about Andy?
Yeah, let him die.
So, little things like that, it's jarring. And because, the big boss guy, it's just underwritten. He's just a shouty guy who wants a guy on
TV screen.
Even the actual diamond whole thing is just underwritten. I watched the film the other day, and when I was like getting the facts and stuff for this, I actually had to go into ChatGPT and put, what were the diamonds actually for? Like, I couldn't, because all they do for the whole film is say, we've got to get the diamonds, I'm like...
Were they for communications?
No, they were, I thought it was to do with communication, but looking into it, it just said they were good for laser cutting.
I don't think...
Seriously, mate. I'll put the trivia on, it'll be like here, and you'll see, mate. It was laser cutting.
No, it's not for that.
He does no research, and then he tells me that I'm the one in the wrong.
Communications industry.
How many times have we done this before? And then I put up the fact on the screen,
there.
And then we see I'm right.
Is it communication or is it laser cutting?
Communication let me down.
What's that?
Spandau Ballet. Off topic, but yeah. So overall, yeah, it's a. Do we recommend it? If it's on and you're bored, maybe watch it.
You just gave it 7 out of 10.
Yeah, but I can't say. Wow,
you will have a good time watching it.
Yeah, you'll have a good time watching it. If you like monkeys and you like lasers, then you might have a good time. But it's no Lawnmower Man. It's no Stargate.
You gave me the same score, didn't you?
No, I gave Stargate 8. And I gave Lawnmower Man 9, mate.
Well, so you say it's no Stargate and you give it 1 point less?
Well, I'm very iffy on the point scales. So, yeah. But I don't know if it's on streaming or whatever. It might be, but it's never on TV because you're never going to see it on TV.
No. You won't go out your way to watch it, but if it's on...
If it's on, just give it a watch. And any comments you've got, if you've seen it, what your favourite parts were, or if you disagree with our pretty high scores for it, just drop them in the comments, and please like and subscribe, and we'll
keep doing more reviews. Let us know what you want us to review next.
Yeah. 3.
Look out for them then.
See ya.